ipso facto with 12 points there. And lining up for a jam, we have 369 Deng Shi Fine, and that is 919 Vi. 369 Deng Shi Fine through with lead jammer status for Rock City. And getting knocked just over the outside line there and calling off jam. Looks like able to pick up all 4 points though.
Looks like our next jammers are Sandy Checks for Rock City and Gardner for Salt City.
And both jammers hitting the pack here. Pack starting right up on that pivot line. Sandy Checks fighting a Salt City tripod at the front, really dragging them out, extending that pack there. And the no pack call, Sandy Checks now has lead jammer status. Gardner out of the pack as well. Sandy, one to beat. Oh, knocked over that inside line and choosing to call jam there. Four more points picked up by Rock City.
Looks like our next jammers are Patty Whack and Rigormore Hicks.
Ooh, Paddywhack finding that outside line, staying just inside the line there on those toe stops, and is through for lead jammer status.
Rock City doing a really good job of closing that elevator door right as Paddywhack comes up. Paddywhack pushing through though, making it to the top of the pack. One more, two more, one more. Oh, and she's gone. That's 4 points.
Rigormore hits still working through the pack here, getting knocked up that inside line and cycled back. Salt City really making Rigormore hits work for it. Paddywhack meanwhile through for another 4.
And a star pass to Beefy for Rock City. Paddywhack calls jam, making that a 12-0 jam in favor of Salt City.
And that is a timeout called by Salt City. A little close. They called the 5 seconds. 4-1 and then 1-4. That's your go-go fact for the day.
Wow. We have Sandy Checks and Ipsos Smacto out on the jam line. Okay, a little pivot line start. 2015 loves to see them coming. Ooh, some really nice footwork from Sandy Checks, but gets caught by the Salt City wall.
Ooh, nice hit to the inside there by number 2-1 Hustler on 8-1-2 Ipsos Smacto. Ipsos Smacto out though with lead. Quite a clump of bodies there in the apex. Ipsos Smacto finding that outside line, able to get through though, picks up 4. And that is a track cut on Sandy Checks, giving Salt City the power jam.
Oh, some really nice off. Ooh! I mean, yeah. Some really nice offense from Salt City to spread apart all of the Rock City players.
Ooh, and Ipsos Smacto is going to call the jam there, making the next jam a power start.
Sprint is over, so we're going to get started. We have Vi jamming for Salt City unopposed. This is a power start. Oh, beautiful capping offense played by Salt City to get Vi through.
Ooh, Sandy Checks on the track now from that penalty, getting hit to the outside by 167. That is Judith Smackby.
And Sandy Checks there with a little fancy footwork on the inside line.
And by calling off the jam there. 7 points picked up by Salt City. Vi able to call it off just in time to keep Rock City at 0 for that jam.
On the jam line for Salt City, we have Gardner, and for Rock City, we have Dang She Fine. Quick feed, Dang She Fine pushing the Salt City wall to the front of the engagement and getting lead. But Gardner out to the quick star stash.
Ooh, Dang She Fine hitting the pack, getting knocked over that outside line, choosing to call off the jam. 2 points picked up. another official timeout.
This time for a hydration. Getting back to it, we have Paddywhack and BP on the jam line.
And both our jammers currently in the pack. And that is lead jammer status 2, number 2150. We had a star pass to Slay West.
That was a quick start pass. I didn't even see it.
That was very quick.
That was a good start pass. Our next jammers are Ipsos Maxo and Dang She Fine.
Neither jammer out of the pack just yet. Ipsos Maxo tried to go to that inside line, got caught just in time, and 369, Dang She Fine out of the pack for lead jammer status. Ipsos Maxo also out of the pack, eligible to score now. Pack moving pretty quick into the straightaway, and 369, Dang She Fine going just over that inside line, calling off the jam. Able to pick up 2 points though.
A new jammer for Salt City, number 2, shall be 2 times. That's funny, the number in the name.
Yep.
And then Sandy Checks for Rock City.
Ooh. Oh, but Sandy Checks just barely getting out in front of
Shove me 2 times. That was a good 0-0 jam.
Yeah. For a good snack, head on down.
We have Fifi and Vi back on the jam line.
And both jammers hitting the pack. Vi through for lead jammer status for Salt City.
A little bit of jammer on jammer. Ooh, but Vi is on the toe stops, gets through. 4 points for Salt City.
We love to see some jammer on jammer. It's always exciting. Oh, that was a track cut call on Fifi, giving Vi a power jam. Uh-oh. We had a mouth guard fallout. Vi heading back real quick to grab that. Those are important.
Tastes like concrete.
And calling off the jam there. 2 seconds left for that penalty, it looks like. Nice power start here.
Fifi's standing in the box, so there's less than 10 seconds on this power start. So Gardner and Salt City are gonna set something up, see what they can make happen. Fifi's out.
Fifi now back on track. Could be anyone's lead jammer status. Rock City doing a really solid job of keeping Gardner from just getting through. And lead jammer status goes to Fifi. Gardner still fighting through the pack. Star in hand. Fifi looking to make this first scoring pass of this jam. Knocked over to that outside line.
Oh, on the other side, we have Salt City jammer Gardner going to the box on a cut.
Ooh, that gives Rock City the power jam now. And Fifi choosing to call off that jam, giving Rock City the power start. Oh, looks like Fifi was able to pick up all 4 points there.
And your sole jammer out there, you have 369, thanks you fine. Let's see what Rock City can make of this. Got a classic setup 2 and 2 for offense, but it looks like Rock is content to let Dang Shifan go at this by herself, stretch out the pack.
Looks like that might be a good call. Dang Shifan powering through. Nice little toe stop work on that outside line and has lead jammer status.
Dang Shifan on it with the jammer communication, setting up her offense nicely.
Uh-oh, that's another penalty to Gardner. Dang Shifan now with a power jam.
Dang Shifan stretching the pack out. Rock City with a goat in the back, and Dang Shifan with some fancy footwork getting herself out of the front.
For our friends a little unfamiliar with roller derby terms, a goat is when you cap one of the opposing blockers to separate them from their teammates at the front, giving you the pack advantage at the back. Dang Shifan going over that outside line. Gardner now back on the track. Gardner with the star stashed, able to get along that inside line there. Now out and eligible to score. Deng Shifine choosing to call off the jam there. 8 points picked up by Rock City. And Salt City is using their official review as a timeout. With just under 7.5 minutes left in our half, our score is Salt City 65, Rock City 30. While we're taking this time out, friendly reminder to head on over and check out the vendor area. Over in our vendor area, we have our creative images, face and body artistry. Our creative imaginings is many types of artistry mixed together, face and body painting, festival glitter, glitter and airbrush tattoos, and more. As well as April Landry Art, a New England-based cartoonist and illustrator using art to help explain and deal with the world. You can also head on over and check out some fun roller derby merch as well. Support your local team, as well as official Granite Skate Invitational merch.
Setting up on the line once again, we have Sandy Checks and Patty Whack.
Some fun pivot line shenanigans to start us off. Both jammers forcing their way through. Patty Whack able to get out. And Salt City doing a pretty decent job of slowing down Sandy Checks here. Sandy Checks knocks that inside line. Very, very solid blocking we've seen here today. Really making these jammers work for it. And Sandy Checks out, now eligible to score. Patty Whack picking up 4 and choosing there to call off the jam.
We have Fifi and Ipsos Macdo back out on the line.
Bit of a cluster here. All of the blockers kind of mixed in with each other. Ipsos Macdo able to get that inside line though, and through picking up lead jammer status for Salt City. We have Fifi still working through the pack. Ooh, some nice little backward skating through the pack there on that outside line. And through and eligible to score. Ipsos Macdo choosing to call off the jam there. We made a penalty called on
1-3.
Yep, that looks like 1-3 Slay West.
On the jam line, we have Deng Shifine and Vi. Right on that line. Getting a little bit of a running start up to the pivot line.
Both teams starting down a blocker. Oh! That is Deng Shifine.
But stayed inbounds.
That was beautiful.
That was really great.
Both jammers just powering through here, picking up a good bit of speed. And Deng Shifine hitting the pack, calling off the jam, but still able to get through was Vi, picking up 2 points.
3 points, I think. I think it's a 3-3.
Looks like 3? I thought it was 3. Yeah, 3-3. Every point counts.
We have number number 2, shoving 2 times, and Sandy checks back on the jam line.
Sandy checks knocked over that inside line, getting cycled. Ooh.
Picking up a cut. So it is just shoving 2 times on the linebacker. Ooh, a great, nice catching by 2-1. That's Hustler. So that the wall can reform with them. Beautiful reformation.
Oh yeah. Shoving 2 times, able to get through though with lead jammer status for Salt City. And that is Sandy checks back on the track now. Star in hand. Shoving 2 times, fighting at the front. Offense there from number 1-3, Slay West. And Sandy checks through the pack now, eligible to score for Rock City. Shoving 2 times, choosing to call off the jam there.
Looks like our next jammers are Fifi and Paddywhack.
Paddywhack able to power through, picking up lead jammer status for Salt City. Oh, not picking up lead jammer status. Looked like lead jammer status, but that was instead a back block call.
Ooh, nice hit out by number 010, Amanda Huggingkill, preventing Fifi from getting that lead jammer status. But Rock City doing a really good job of separating the pack, drawing it out so Fifi gets lead.
Blocker set up in turn 2. Moving into the straightaway now. Salt City looking to try and collapse and keep Fifi from getting through. Doing a very good job of that so far. Fifi trying to get through on that outside line, not able to get there. And Paddywhack able to get through the pack, now eligible to score, and Fifi choosing to call off that jam.
Back on the jam line, Dang She Fine and Ipso Smacto. We've got a sort of 2-in-2 start going on for both teams.
Oh, Ipso Smacto almost able to find that opening, but number 2-1 Hustler doing a very good job of getting in Ipso Smacto's way. Think she finds cycled back. Ipso Smacto through though for lead jammer status. Think she find also out of the pack.
Maybe 50 feet behind Ipso Smacto, speeding into the pack, picking up what looks like 3 points. Yes, 3 points.
That is 3 points.
And Dang She Fine picking up 9. 3-0 Jan in favor of Salt City. Don't think we'll get another jam.
And we do not. Our score going into intermission is Salt City Roller Derby 82, Rock City Roller in just around 15 minutes. If you're in-house, be sure to check out the vendors and head outside and check out the empanada truck. And we will see you guys right around 11 o'clock.
going in the second half, our penalty board isn't looking too bad. We have a couple skaters with 1, a couple skaters with 2, only 1 skater from each with 3. So we're looking pretty clean.
Yeah, this hasn't been a super penalty-heavy game so far, which is what we like to see.
And a lot of blocker penalties. It's been mostly jammer penalties.
Yeah, mostly jammer penalties, which isn't fun as the jammer, but...
No.
For those of you on the stream, I just witnessed a very cute little Rock City cheer, and one of them blew a kiss over to Salt City, and I loved that. That's good sportsmanship. We're here for that.
Both teams have been playing some really good defense. A lot of four blockers versus a jammer, and then sending that offense when needed. It's really good, like slow shutdown kind of derby defense.
Yeah, we had some very, very solid walls. Really nice recycling to the front of the pack. It's been very good all around. Rock City starting down a blocker.
Our jammers starting off are Fifi and Paddywhack. Ooh, a little jammer on jammer. Cute.
We love to see it. Ooh, and Paddywhack through picking clean jammer status for Salt City.
Number 405 returning from the box and getting into playing some defense against Paddywhack, who's hit the back of the pack. On the opposite end of the pack, Fifi has stretched the pack out and is out.
Paddywhack trying to go inside, getting knocked out and calling off the jam before Fifi can come up. 3 points for Salt City there.
Our next jammers are looking like Sandy Checks and Vi.
And both jammers are off hitting the pack, trying to find an opening. Both teams doing a very good job of closing out on the inside and outside as these jammers are moving laterally.
Amanda Huggingkill with some amazing defense on Sandy Checks. Vi is your lead jammer for Salt City, coming into the pack on her first scoring trip. Some inside-outside lateral movements. Wow, Sandy is still trying to make her initial.
Rock City tripod here doing a very good job of slowing down Paddywhack. Sandy Checks able to stay right on those toe stops and through. Paddywhack choosing to call off jam there. 4 points picked up by Salt City.
Our next jammers are Gardner and Dangshi Fine. Rock City starting down, but I think only for like a second.
Looks like it. Actually, Rock City is going to be starting down to one of the penalties just starting.
So some jammer on jammer blocking there from Dangshi Fine.
And, ooh, they're clean.
Some nice defense from Hustler and Green Machine from Rock City holding them down. And a power jam as Gardner goes to the box.
This is going to be big for Rock City to try and shorten the gap here. We'll see how they play it. Rock City Block is doing an excellent job of breaking up the Salt City pack and holding some of them off to the side so that Dangshi 5 can power through.
Ooh, a nice little bead dip on the outside. And now Rock City moving to play offense.
And Dangshi 5 choosing to call off the jam there. Gardner able to just get back on the track.
It's an 8-0 jam in favor of Rock City.
I think you got to come up with it. I was standing over there and just sitting there.
But if we have too much, then we get feedback.
Okay.
We have Fifi and Ipsos Macto on the jam line.
Ooh, Ipso Smackdo through for lead jammer status. Ipso Smackdo looking to make that scoring pass, picking up 4.
Some beautiful drawbacks from Salt City. And some beautiful footwork by Fifi to get them out on their initial. This looks like it's going to be a 2-minute jam. I think it's a Smacto, got it no pass, no penalty, so not lead. But Fifi took the star off, so there will be no lead jammer. 2-minute jam, yay!
Yay, everyone's favorite.
There's only a minute left.
Pack stopping in the straightaway here, right before turn 3. Ooh. Back block called on Ipso Smackdo, giving Fifi a power jam. Oh, Fifi falling to the inside there.
Two Rock City blockers going to the box.
And very nice little dip on the outside there. Fifi through for 4. Rock City with just 2 blockers on the track right now. And that is the end of our jam. Let's see, final scores.
Rock City starting with 2 in the box. Your jammers are Sandy Checks and Vi. Ooh, some beautiful offense from Salt City to get Vi through.
And we do have a lead jammer this time. It is Vi. Sandy checks through, now eligible to score for Rock City. And Vi choosing to call off jam there.
I'm seeing Dangshi Fine and Patty Whacker out on the jam line. Ooh, a little bit of a jammer on jammer shove, and now blocking from Dangshi Fine.
Ooh, Patty Whack finding that outside line through for lead jammer status.
Ooh, Dangshi Fine shooting out of the center of the pack, but track behind.
Calling off the jam there, picking up 3 points and keeping Dangshi Fine scoreless.
We have Shove Me 2 times and Fifi out in the jam line. Rock City starting at the top, but drawing back. Some jammer on jammer blocking from Fifi.
Ooh, Fifi through, picking bleed jammer status for Rock City. And Fifi calling off the jam there. Salt City just able to pick up all four with a nice little move there on the inside line from Shove Me 2 times.
Official timeout called.
Check out our vendors over by the main entrance. Some of our vendors we have today are our Creative Images face and body artistry, as well as April Landry art. Additionally, let's give a shout out to more of our sponsors. We have Painted Rain Studio. Painted Rain Studio began with an obsessive, passionate weirdo who loves controlled chaos. Backside table to learn more.
Our jammers on the jam line, it looks like Sandy Checks and Ipsos Macdo. Another pivot line start, giving our jammers a little bit of a running start at the jam. Both jammers really just pushed up there. Ooh, some really nice one-on-one blocking by 21 from Salt City, Deadpool.
Ipsos Macdo coming in for that first scoring pass, choosing to call off the jam there. Four points picked up by Salt City. So coming up next we have 369 Dang Shifine and number 93 Paddywhack.
Start, and Daisy finding the outside line for lead jammer. Paddywhack not even a half track behind.
Daisy Fine powering through, taking a bit of a fall and calling up again there. Able to keep Paddywhack from scoring. Picking up 2.
Our next jammers are Vi and Fifi.
And both our jammers are off. Very solid pack here at the start. Now, of course, I say that and they spread out a bit. Vi at the front with a Rock City 2-wall. That is a multiplayer call. Now it's just number 2-1 Hustler for Vi. And Vi is through. Fifi out of the pack as well. But Vi with lead jammer status.
Oh, beautiful one-legged glide around the pack. Gets Vive 4 points.
As the curse gets cast, is this a steam?
Our next jammers, Sandy Checks and Shug Me 2 times. Another pivot line start. It's going to give our jammers a little run at it, but some jammer on jammer. Sandy Checks slowly blocking up, leading Shug Me 2 times to the Rock City wall.
Ooh, Sandy Checks just beating Shug Me 2 times out. Shug Me 2 times right on Sandy Checks' heels. Nice little jammer on jammer tap there. Shug Me 2 times passing, and Sandy Checks choosing to call off that jam.
I enjoy a little jammer on jammer.
Love it.
I know. Alright, our next jammers are Ipsos Smacto and Dang She Fine.
And Dang She Fine doing a little jammer on jammer blocking here, trying to guide Ipsos Macto to that inside where the Rock City wall was set up, but Ipsos Macto able to find the outside and pick up lead jammer status. Dang She Fine right behind though. And Ipsos Macto calling off the jam there.
Picking up maybe no points.
No points.
Didn't quite get the hips around in time, but it's okay. Next time, next time. Our next jammers are Patty Whack and Fifi. Another running start for our jammers. Ooh, Fifi powers through.
Getting cycled back here though by number 010, Amanda Hugginkill.
Oh, beautiful hip check.
No pass. So that means we do not have a lead jammer yet. And we won't have a lead jammer at all because Patty Whack has removed the star. This gives us a 2-minute jam. Fifi thought that maybe, just maybe, could get away with calling it off. Unfortunately, could not do that. We are continuing on.
Ooh, a nice leading offense into a star pass. A great star pass to Amanda Hugginkill. Amanda Hugginkill hugging that outside line. Both jammers out getting 4 points. Attempted jammer on jammer, a little tumble, but we're up. We're all good. No pack is called, which allows Amanda to get through with a little hop.
Oh, very nice. Able to stay on those toes on the outside line there, on those wheels, and get through. An official review by Rock City. If we find out what for, we will let you guys know. In the meantime, be sure to head on outside and check out the food trucks. Pick up some nice empanadas. Also, be sure to check out our charity for the weekend. That is the Manchester Diaper Pantry. A portion of the proceeds from this tournament will go to the Manchester Diaper Pantry. Manchester Diaper Pantry is a nonprofit organization based in Manchester, New Hampshire, dedicated to meeting the diaper needs of families in our local community. Our mission is to provide free diapers and diapering essentials to families, regardless of income level, race, gender, ethnicity, or housing status. Because we believe every child deserves access to clean, dry diapers.
As it stands, our score is 134, Salt City to Rock City 70. Our penalty boards aren't looking too different than at the beginning of the second half. A couple more people have gotten one. Only one player with 4. It's looking pretty clean.
Our officials are conferring in the center here. We'll let you know once we know the outcome of the official review. Also, be sure to be on the lookout for our fundraising team selling raffle tickets. Prizes include gift cards to the Laurels Farm, Sky Zone, Chunky's, The Puritan, Airport Diner, Campo Enoteca, You're Fired, Granite State Escape Room, Painted Rain Studio, Palace Theater, and Canopy Lake Park. Proceeds will benefit both NHRD and the Manchester Diaper Pantry.
Looks like our official review is over. Our refs are going to confer with the teams. Don't wave at me, tugboat.
While we're waiting for that.
Skaters are taking the line again. Our jammers are Sandy Checks and Ipsos Macdo. Both jammers pushing up, finding some solid defensive walls. I have to say, Rock City's been doing a great job at these 2 walls they've been putting up.
Oh, let's see who had it.
It looks like Rock City. Looks like Sandy.
That is Sandy Checks with the jammer status.
It's a foot race. Ooh, some beautiful fast feet through the pack. See, it looks like
3 each?
3.
Yeah. Salt City starting down 2 blockers, it looks like. We'll see how the Jammers take this. We have 9195 for Salt City and lead jammer for the Jam, number 369, Dang She Fine for Rock City.
Ooh, some explode, like it's Dang She Fine exploding through the middle of that 2 wall, coming out, getting 4 and calling it off. Beautiful, clean, quick jam.
Salt City now with just 1 blocker in the box. Rock City still with the blocker advantage on the track. Coming up for this jam, we have Shummy 2 times, and I believe Fifi. Yeah, Fifi.
Ooh, a nice hit from 1-2-1-2, Scrapple Rowan. Oh, and it manages to draw the cut on Shove Me 2 times. This is a power jam for Rock City.
And Fifi with that lead jammer status now. Rock City getting into position in turn 1 going into the apex.
Rock City sending 2 to do offense, holding 2 back, stopping, playing some more passive offense, letting the pack draw itself out.
Oh, Fifi able to stay on those toe stops on that outside line. Beautiful work there to get through.
Should be 2 times back on the track.
Fifi going just over that outside line, choosing to call off the jam there. One more point picked up there.
Looks like our jammers are Sandy Checks and Patty Whack. Ooh, a pivot line start.
We've seen lots of pivot line starts today.
I
Big fan of pivot line shenanigans.
know. I'm a big fan of pivot line starts.
Patty Whack taking that little bit of extra speed she was able to get and hitting the pack here. Rock City not letting Patty Whack through just yet though.
Both these walls really solid. Not making it easy for either jammer.
We've seen quite a few solid walls today, and it's just the first game of the day. And, oh, Sandy checks through, picking up the jammer status.
Ooh, a star pass to Amanda Hugginkill. Repeat star pass taker. She sneaks, I think she stole some points, let's see. Looks like 1-2 Rock City, so it's a 2-1 jam in favor of Rock City. Our next jammers, Ipsos Macdo and 369 Dang She Fine.
Ipsos Macdo able to find that inside line, picking up a lead jammer status. Moving with a good bit of speed here around the track. Dang She Fine also out of the pack now.
Ooh, a lovely little apex, maybe straightaway hop. Some offense cleared it. It was great for 4 points. Oh, and it looks like, our next jammers, Vi and Fifi. Oh my goodness, another pivot line start.
We love it. More pivot line shenanigans. And both jammers hitting the pack here. Fifi trying to get that outside line. Salt City doing a very good job of not quite letting it happen. Vi trying to just power through. Ooh. And nice moves there, getting Vi through the pack.
A big hit by Salt City 109. Dead Time Story. Some nice offense by 21 from Salt City to get Vi out for 4.
Fifi with the star in hand now. And a star pass. That is to, I believe that is number 248, Assault in Your Wound.
Vi come back to the pack for more points. Already scored 12, come back for more. Pushing their way through the pack. It's 4 more, so that's 16. That's our highest scoring jam of the game so far.
That is indeed.
I think Salt City content to let this run till the jam comes to a natural conclusion. Letting Vi just pick up all the points they want.
2 wall currently blocking Assault in Your Wound.
Beautiful 2 wall. That's Amanda Hugginkill and
That is number 003.
Sinful.
Sinful, yeah. Very, very strong 2 wall there.
That's a 20-point jam from Vi. That is the highest scoring jam of the game so far. Our next jammers are Sandy Checks and 704.
We have Canopy Lake Park tickets, Skystone tickets, a craft box, 6 studio fees for pottery painting, $120 escape room to Granite State Escape, 4 Chunky's ticket vouchers, and 2 free popcorn. We have a 50-50 raffle, a Squishmallow raffle, 2 Dark Matter Stout beers, as well as a $50 Puritan gift card, 1 hair basket. Be sure to check out our raffles if you are interested in any of those items.
We're gearing up, a nice close start. Not at the pivot line this time, at the jam line.
Wow. Big left the pivot line. I'm proud of them. And Sandy checks, knocks that outside. Candy Crusher trying to power through here. Very strong four-wall. Sandy checks, 2 to beat, and is through, picking up lead. Jammer status for Rock City.
Candy Crusher that star off. Star pass to 13. Slay West, who's out of the pack.
Sandy checks, falling down. Tried to call off the jam.
Sandy checks picking up a cut?
A track cut, I think?
Sandy checks calling
now
off
they're
the
calling
jam.
out. Yeah, okay. Rock City, unfortunately, has already used their official review, so it's not like they can really contest that. I think that would be the one to contest.
Our next jammers,
Official timeout called.
and in Paddywhack.
We have just over 4 minutes left on our game clock. As everyone knows, in roller derby, sometimes that's more. Depends on when our jams start. Score currently with 4 minutes left in the game clock is Salt City Roller Derby 166 to Rock City Roller Derby's 88.
At one point.
There's that rolling whistle, so looks like we're gonna get going again. Oh, it looks like our score is updated to 4-4 on that last jam. Maybe some missed points. But we're going and we're off. Both jammers barely to the pack, but it's Paddywhack out with leads. Just tiptoeing up that outside line.
Think she fine, 2 to beat, and is through. Paddywhack calling off the jam there. Dang she fine able to get into the pack. Paddywhack and Dang she fine both. Oh no, Paddywhack with 1, Dang she fine with 2 it looks like.
Other way around.
Other way around, other way around. 2, 3 for Paddywhack, 1 for Dang she fine.
Our next jammers is looking like Fifi and Shove Me 2 times. Looking low. Pushing. Both jammers just trying to shove their way through the pack.
These are walls that do not really let that happen though. And that is Fifi able to find that inside the line, picking up lead. Jammer status for Rock City. Showed me 2 times with the star in hand. Fifi making it through the pack, 1 to beat, and is through for 4 points.
A nice long drawback from Rock City on Shove Me 2 times. Wow, Fifi, ooh, nice little spin to the front to get some points.
Rock City doing a very good job that time of keeping Shove Me 2 times from getting out of the pack. Shove Me 2 times now out of the pack, eligible to score. Fifi with the attempted track cut, choosing to call off the jam there.
The attempted apex jump.
Oh, apex jump. Oh, sorry. My brain is just...
It's okay. That was an 8-0 jam for Rock City, bringing our score up to 169.97.
That is very good for Rock City.
We're near on that first bucket.
Yep, they're almost at the century mark.
Okay.
And both jammers are off jamming. We have Sandy checks, and that is 701.
1701.
1701.
Jumper Bones.
Couldn't see that first one. Jumper Bones. This is our first jam from Jumper Bones, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Sandy checks.
Ooh,
Through for 4 more. And we broke the century mark. Rock City now at 101.
ooh, and Jumper Bones doing a nice little dip and a spin to stay in bounds and get out for their initial. Sandy checks, making it past number 97 and calling it off. It's a quick 8-0 jam. Another good jam for Rock City.
Yes, very good. Score now is Salt City 169, Rock City 105. We have 30 seconds left on the period clock.
Feeling this might be our last jam.
Shh, don't say that. You're
I
gonna
know.
jinx it. It's the announcer curse, dude.
I'm no expert. We have Dang She Fine and Ipso Smackdo jamming.
See who gets the lead here. And Dang She Fine out with lead.
Immediately the star comes off from Ipso Smackdo, but doesn't need to pass it. Just some fancy footwork to get through the pack.
Dang She Fine hopping over the outside line, calling off the jam there. We'll wait and see what points are collected here, but that is our last jam of our first game at the Granite Skate Invitational. Waiting for our officials to finalize our scores. Waiting for our rolling whistle. And there it is. Our final score is Salt City Roller Derby taking home the win with 169 to Rock City Roller Derby's 108. Let's give a big round of applause for all of our skaters.
Yay!
Our next game coming up at 1 p.m. is New Hampshire Roller Derby All-Stars versus the Aroostook Roller Derby Biohazards. I've been Beta, and with me I have Head.
I'm mad.
And we will see you guys for our next game at 1 o'clock.